Welcome to Awakening Mindfulness at Work, a conversation that matters. I'm Pierre Cowant.
And I'm Sarah Killeen. We are bringing to you conversations and practices to cultivate presence, calm, and balance in the workplace.
Let's begin by finding a comfortable position. And if it feels okay, gently closing your eyes or simply having a downward gaze and allowing yourself to arrive. There is nowhere you need to be right now, nothing you need to accomplish, and nothing to solve. Just being. And taking a slow, comfortable breath in and a gentle breath out. Again, breathing in and breathing out. And checking in with your body, allowing your shoulders to soften, letting your jaw relax, noticing the support of the chair or your feet resting on the floor. And now that we've arrived, I would like to invite you to bring to mind a simple moment of joy. Maybe a beautiful view or the warmth of the sun, a good cup of coffee or tea, or a pleasant conversation, or a moment of accomplishment. Taking a few moments to let one of these experiences come to you. And see if you can reconnect with how it felt. And, and where do you notice that feeling in your body? Maybe there is a sense of warmth or lightness. Maybe there is some ease. There is nothing to force here. Simply allowing yourself to experience it again. Sometimes we move through joyful moments so quickly that they barely have time to register. So, this is an opportunity to let this one settle and sink in a little more deeply. It's almost as if you're giving yourself the permission to savor it and remember it. And now, gently letting that experience fade into the background while allowing the pleasant feeling to stay here. And from this place, I would like to invite you to think of yourself, bringing to mind something positive you've done recently at work. Or it could be a way of being that you've expressed at work. Could be that you're patient with someone or helpful, maybe persistent or creative or courageous. If nothing comes to mind at work, thinking about any part of your life. And now taking a moment to appreciate what you've done or how you showed up. And not from a place of ego, but from a place of acknowledging your intention, acknowledging your effort. So often we only notice what we haven't done. Today, we're giving ourselves permission to notice something we have done or something we are growing into, and see if you can savor this feeling, allowing it to settle, to sink in. Now, gently expanding your awareness once more, this time bringing to mind another person, someone you recently shared a meaningful interaction with, at work if possible, or outside work. Maybe solving something together, or sharing a smile or a laugh, or having a supportive conversation, feeling understood. Allowing that person to come to mind and noticing what made that interaction meaningful. Allowing that feeling to be here, noticing how it feels in the body, and taking a moment to appreciate that person's contribution to this interaction. And taking a moment to appreciate your contribution to this interaction or to the connection or the relationship. And noticing how connection often becomes a source of joy. Savoring this feeling of connection for a bit, letting it rest, letting it sink in. And as we begin bringing this meditation to a close, setting an intention for the days and the weeks ahead, to notice the simple moments worth savoring, to remember to appreciate ourselves with the same kindness we often offer others, and to be present for the conversations and connections, those that bring meaning to our lives. So let's savor all of this for a minute in silence before we conclude. And taking one more slow, comfortable breath. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes and reconnecting with your surroundings. And thank you for your practice.